integration. We've done the chakra balancing, so now we're going to bring in a bit of the rays and the balancing of that. But instead of doing it like we normally do, just call in the different rays, call them coming in, downpouring of the rays and so on, we're going to actually bring them in through the crystals and through the earth and the crystalline structure of the earth. And that's going to be interesting to see also how, different sorts of crystals will resonate more strongly with some of the rays and other crystals with some of the other rays. And how much also that really assists us to integrate and hopefully integrate more of the higher expression and vibration of each of the rays in a really grounded manner within the full body system. And hopefully we're going to experience a certain amount of really feeling into where our blocks are, where our lack of integration in the different rays are, and manage to bring a certain amount of balancing and harmony as we keep running the process. So as you have stuff that comes up, or you feel areas of blocks, or things not flowing very well, or resistance, just breathe, feel as you feel, without judgment, acknowledge whatever's going on. Don't judge, be in gratitude and acceptance and let it all go, and keep feeling and keep letting go and keep bringing in the new of the highest, clearest expression of those rays in the correct amount for balance, integration and harmony at all levels of your being. So let's make sure we're aligned and centered, and we should be all chakra balanced by now, with all of our chakras spinning in all the different directions. And let's really feel our grounding cord and anchoring into the planet. Heart to heart with the heart of Gaia, Mother Earth, whom we love, and with all of her crystalline structures and parts of her body, all the different crystal caves and crystal clusters throughout the entire planet. Allow them to buzz, to hum, to pulse, as we connect the source connection within our heart, deep, deep within, that connects us all the way to source. Connect it with the source connection within the heart of the planet, within her core. And it is the same source. And as we start to allow this source energy to flow from the core of the planet into our heart, and from our heart radiate out into all of our bodies, and then to overflow back down into the earth, into the infinity point core of the planet, and cycling around and around that way. Just feel the energy, feel the source energy pulsing, and feel the crystals joining in and pulsing with it. Feeling in your full body system, allowing it to overflow back down into the earth, down the grounding cord again, into the infinity point of the planet. And the energy cycles back around from the source core of the planet, up the grounding cord into your heart, source core, echoing, mirroring each other, feeling your full body system, and overflowing, and going back down again, and up, and down. My heart is one with Gaia's heart. My body is one with Gaia's body. I am Feel the closeness, feel the love, feel the bond with your mother, the mother of this human four-body system and the primal soul bit of you. Feel the connection and feel the unity also in her source is the same as your source. Is all the one source. Loving all is the beyond, and beyond all is love. A great spirit source within all, sources within all that is, sources within me, source within grow strong. Allow your whole field, all of your body, feel into your physical, etheric body, feeling and pulsing with that source energy, coming up from the earth, radiating through the center, through the heart. And your emotional body, filled, pulsing with it. Pump up a bit more energy if you're having trouble feeling filled with it. And now the mental body. Allow the crystals to amplify, to harmonize, to help you with that. The crystals of the earth. Now the soul body. Have your awareness of all the different bodies, your sensitivity. And as your full body system becomes full and filled, allow that energy to overflow back down as it continues to come up and pump and fill you up. Let's call now a deep penetration and a full and open radiation of our full body system with the rays 1 to 12 up through the grounding cord into our full body system, all blended together like a multicolored rainbow of light. In the correct amount for balance, integration and harmony at all levels of our being. Allow Spirit to create its own knowing. And let's call forth a little stronger focus now. All the rays remain here and keep coming up and keep filling your field, but we call in a stronger presence and a stronger focus to come to the fore of that, of the first ray, the red ray of divine will, courage, leadership, power. And feel where you have blocks to that, judgments of that, fears of that, or where you distort the presence of that first ray within your being. Turn it into its lower expression of despotism and power over and laziness, stubbornness, all that. And allow the higher expression of the ray to be like a tuning fork to help all these parts of you as you run the process, you feel as you feel and you let go and release. Allow this higher expression of the first ray to attune you, your system, your chakras, your bodies, to the higher expression of the first ray again. Mother, Father, God within, thy will, not my will, be done. We're not going to go into a lot of details or think about what the issues are. We just, anything that's not in resonance with that highest, clearest expression of the first ray, anything that blocks it or lowers its vibration, anything that gets a bit stirred by that, thank you, we let it go in acceptance and gratitude, and allow the first ray to reattune, like that tuning fork effect. Allow all the crystals in the earth that are resonating with that first ray to help you with that focus and integration. That red color. And with gratitude, we allow the first ray to blend again with the other rays. Allow it to keep working in your matrix where it is integrating and absorbing and balancing, as we call forth now a stronger focus of the second ray. The blue ray of love and wisdom. This is, while the first ray was more masculine, this is more the feminine aspect of Source, of the Holy Trinity. Love and wisdom, spiritual wisdom, teaching, patience, kindness. Care, nurture. The same, like a tuning fork effect, allow it to reattune your matrix as you let go of any blocks, any lower vibrations. And allowing all the crystals of the earth resonating strongly with that second ray to assist you in that integration and balancing. The four bodies, right from the physical to the soul body. Expand into the highest expression of this ray. Ground it, expand into it. First ray and second ray in balance. And as we allow this second ray with gratitude to continue its work of integration, we allow it to blend, and we call forth a stronger focus of the third ray. Spiritual intelligence, adaptability, making things happen, the yellow ray. Being organized, taking active steps to carry out the will of Spirit, to manifest, that's the ray of manifestation, concrete manifestation. Allow any blocks, any distortions to be removed, to be let go of. Where you get caught up in being busy, being busy, having trouble manifesting, procrastinating, coming from the making stuff happen from the ego rather than in co-creation with Spirit. Let go, reattune to the higher expression. Allow the crystals of the earth that resonate with this third yellow ray to assist you with that integration. Let go of anything else. Don't get lost in the details. Just feel it, acknowledge, let go. As we allow it to continue its work and blend, let's call forth now a stronger focus of the fourth ray, emerald green ray of beauty, creativity, and harmony. Often harmony through conflict. Harmony through conflict. It's the ray of the artist, creative expression. Being free with your emotion. Allow any blocks, distortions to be let go of, anywhere where it turns into emotional drama queen, or blocking creativity, being unstable, any of that. Allow the crystals of the earth that resonate strongly with that fourth green ray to assist you with the integration and deep penetration. Expand into the higher expression of this ray. Like a tuning fork, to allow yourself to resonate in sympathy with its highest expression on all levels. With gratitude, we thank it. Allow it to continue its integration as we focus now on bringing in the fifth ray, the orange ray of concrete science and understanding, illumination. This is the ray of the truth seeker, searching for the truth, seeking to understand the truth, understand how the universe works, how things work. Paying attention to details. This is the scientist's ray too. Allow any blocks or distortions to be revealed and released. And the crystals of the earth that resonate with this orange fifth ray of illumination and concrete science to assist you in that integration in a grounded, real manner. Some of the distortions can be where we get too lost in details, or we block this ray, we just don't understand how things work, we just get a bit baffled by it all, or we don't want to know the truth. Lots of avoidance and denial. Or we become too mentally focused, trying to understand with your little monkey mind rather than just allow the illumination of knowing to create its own understanding, becoming one with. Like a tuning fork, attune all of yourself to the higher expression and release anything else. And as we thank this fifth ray and allow it to continue its integration, let's go forth from the earth, the deep penetration of the sixth ray, the indigo ray of devotion and idealism, devotion to the ideal, loyalty, perseverance, selfless service, steadfastness in service to an ideal. Feel any blocks or distortions where you're uncomfortable with this, or allowing it to be distorted in its fanatical expression. This whole being on a crusade, where your devotion is really off alignment, you're being devoted to something that's really unhealthy and destructive, or where that loyalty endures too long, past the use-by date, self-righteousness, judgment, all that, blind faith. Let all of that go. Feel, acknowledge and let go as you, like a tuning fork, attune to the higher expression of this ray. Idealism, devotion, selfless service, perseverance, humility, loyalty. Allow the crystals of the earth that resonate with this sixth ray to assist you in the attunement and penetration, integration of this ray at all levels. Expand into the higher expression. Let go of anything else. And as we thank this ray, let's now allow it to continue its integration as we now call forth a stronger focus of the seventh ray, the violet ray, transformation, higher magic, which is really about working with energy, understanding how energy works and working it with wisdom and knowing in service to divine order, organization, diplomacy. This is the ray of the alchemist, the magician. None of the glamorous versions of this. It's really just real grounded understanding of what that is, understanding how energy frequency works, being able to master that, to organize that in service, in a grounded manner in the real world. Some of its lowest expression can cause you to be caught up in all kinds of glamours of magic, magic this and magic that, being disorganized, getting too obsessed with order and structure. Allow all the crystals of the earth that resonate with this violet flame, violet ray of the seventh ray. The violet flame is an aspect of this ray, the violet flame which transmutes and transforms into higher vibration. Allow the crystals to assist you with the integration and attunement to its higher expression, for you to expand into that, embrace it. Let go of everything else. Highest expression, integration of that, all of the bodies. And now we're going to very quickly run through the 5 higher rays. Let's go forth the 8th ray and attune to that higher expression. This is a deeply cleansing ray, deep transformation and harmonizing into higher vibration. It's a seafoam green. It's a bit of a mix between violet and green with the white light of source. All the 5 rays have different rays. The 5 higher rays have different rays and the white light of source added to them in different proportions and mix. Allow the clearing to occur as we call forth now the 9th ray, the aqua blue ray, between blue and green, that color with the white light of source. This is the ray of joy, embracing a joyful state of being, optimism and joy. It's very uplifting, very expanding. You've got to let go of your misery and your baggage with that. Attune to that, allow the crystals to assist you to integrate and attune to its higher expression. Now the 10th ray, which is a pearlescent ray, kind of that pearlescent white with all kinds of colors into it. This is the ray of unity, experiencing oneness, grounding the light bodies, becoming one with more of spirit and creation. Attune to that, integrate it, digest it into your system, to attune your system to its higher expression. Now the 11th ray, which is the kind of orange, pink, red color with the white light of source, a bit like this fiery color, very deep cleansing, very deeply penetrative, very strong. Dissolving any separation, ego barriers, any separateness. Attune to that, allow the crystals to help you to really experience this in a grounded manner. Through all of the bodies. And finally the 12th ray. Let's call that in. Allow the crystals to assist you. This is the gold ray of Christ consciousness, higher state of being and consciousness, wisdom, knowing, working as one with the knowing. Much refined energy, functioning as one is one, one is many, many is one, many is many. Allow that to penetrate deeply with the help of the crystals resonating. To attune to this, to integrate it, to allow your energy to become closer to that, to become that higher expression of this ray. And again, as we finish, let's call forth all of the 12 rays into our system through the grounding cord in the correct amount for balance, integration and harmony. Mother, Father God, thy will, not my will, be done. Allow yourself to be filled, to be balanced, harmonized, attuned to the highest possible expression of what you can be and express as here on the ground in the full body system and as spirit, the spirit self which is inhabiting this full body system. All the colors, all the attunements, let go of any resistance, any smallness, any contractions, any blocks. Be grounded with it, be here, be now, be connected with the earth, be the best you can be. Deep breath, to be that, to expand into that and ground into that. Allow all your chakras to swirl with all these energies of the rays and all your bodies to pulse with it and all the clearing power of the various rays and the attuning, balancing power of these rays to keep working within your field. As you be here, affirm your boundaries and your protection as we get ready to go back into the world tonight. Holding all these energies, allowing the flow to continue, thanking the crystal kingdom, all the mineral kingdom and the crystals that have assisted and keep assisting. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And thank you, Mother Earth and Gaia,